Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense, knowledge, and also my experiences and my degrees, and also my experiences on dating sites, and also my experiences on traveling the world and overseas, and also dating multiple fashions of women, and actually having communication with them, okay? Now, I try to get to my point as quick as possible, okay? I run down the whole list, so you have to do a whole lot of analyticals and stuff like that. And my videos are under 10 minutes. If you have any questions, you put your message on the bottom here. But this video is going to be about, okay, part 2. Okay, beware my white knights, okay, my white brothers in arms, and of course, the bloody England of all things. Beware of the black used negroette and the black sisters who are changing the color of their skin to be white to be with you. I have my degrees, I have my experiences, I have my psychology, I am a builder, I am a destructor, okay? A constructor as well. Now, okay, on to the subject. Oh yeah, I found out that I'm not the only one who's gonna try to have like 2 or 3 wives and stuff like that on the internet. A brother named Polite, P-O-L-I-T, you know, I think he's a rapper, he's also an author. He has 3 wives, okay? 3 beautiful fucking chocolate-looking sisters. But anyhow, on to my subject. Now, the first thing I want you to understand that, firstly and factually, when people see very attractive, highly attractive, melatonin, black, chocolatey colored, black men and black women, they are usually thinking sexually, okay? So this is a fact, okay? This is worldwide, okay? You could look at the statistics, you could go all you want. Okay, they usually keep them from, in other countries, they try to keep them hidden so they won't be advertised as much, because I told you before, you know, you white guys tend to be a little jealous because you can't have that, and you can't have it because you want that chocolatey pussy. I know you do, okay? But you know, you love that chocolate color pussy. You know that. You love that chocolate covered skin, just like and vice versa. All sorts of women love chocolatey colored men. That dark complexion, you love it. You just love it, and you just want to taste it. Okay, and there's a lot of YouTube videos that show chocolatey covered men and chocolate covered women, and you can know it's very fucking provocative, but it comes with a cost. Now, on to my subject, okay. When people see black people, okay, they particularly think sexually, okay, reproduction or whatever, all of the things underneath that list. They also think, lastly, they're the most likely be most uneducated, okay. Okay, so these are basic facts which most people in general think of, like 90% when I say most, okay. All right. So the next thing, let's start from the beginning. I'm gonna talk a little bit about each one, and you do the research yourself. Now, remember, I told you in my past video, okay, that black women are out to get the best for last, okay? And I made a spell on this shit. I knew this shit was gonna happen one day, where women are gonna take advantage of the nice guys, the average-looking man, okay? You know, they always talk to the highly attractive man. They want a man with tattoos. They want a man with big muscles, but they didn't got shit themselves, okay? You know, they're not perfect like that. As I said, fall for your type, okay? You don't fall for someone who's... It's okay for highly attractive 8, 9s, and 10s to talk to 8, 9s, and 10s, but they have no idea what kind of consequences they most likely gonna go through by dealing with 8, 9s, and 10s. So they're both cursing themselves, okay? 8, 9s, and 10s are curses for themselves. They're cursing them fucking self. They got the highest level of diseases. Come on now. Black women and gays, okay? Come on now. They're interchangeable with one another. They fraternize with one another. I've seen them. I was with them. I saw them talk to one another. I know why. Now, let's go on, okay? Parents, okay? This is a very, black women will make excuses to not be with your ass, okay? I know you're a white knight. You got a nice house and everything, but you will lose that black sister simply because of her parents, and it's really up to the decision, up to the daughter, not the parents, okay? You shouldn't be talking to a woman who don't want to leave their parents' house, okay, in the first place. If she respects her parents over your ass, then you already know I'm on the right path. I'm just trying to tell you, she doesn't truly desire you. She will sacrifice her family just to be with your ass, okay? Because you have to leave the coop, okay? Everybody knows that, okay? Some parents are not really supposed to be your parents. Some parents are not very mature enough to have even children. They're too strict, too disciplined, okay? Okay, here's another stories here. It's terrible stories I heard with white men, such like Donald Trump marrying foreign women, especially white women. Okay, you gotta watch the white women. They are very fluent in English, and they will kill you, my brother. Okay, they will kill you. Have you ever heard of the TV series called on Oxygen called Snapped? Oh, it's not just Russian women. It's Asian women, Palestinian women. Okay, I can't believe these Croatian, Korean killing men, and the men have to kill them or they go to jail because some bullshit they set up. You ever heard of that man called Dr. Mamundo? He was a doctor, and he brought his Russian wife over here. That happened many, many years ago, over 10 years ago, I think it was. Black guy came out, shot him, didn't even care about his car or his wallet. Because the chick was fucking cheating. I think she got sent to jail for life. Yeah, I think, yeah, she got sent to jail for life. Okay, now, let's see. Let me see. I'm writing it down. I wrote it down, and I'm just one thing at a time, okay? Yeah, as I said, fall for your type. Is she out of your league? You remember, when you look in the mirror, do you see yourself as average? Then you should deal with someone who's average or a little bit more, below your characteristic. Don't try to go for them 8, 9s, and 10s or some number. Most men, to a lot of women who are 8, 9s, and 10s, they'll settle for some white guy or even black man who's just they won't even settle for a 7. They'll settle only for 8s, 9s, and 10s. 8s, 9s, and 10s are those type of guys that they're looking forward towards. Okay, remember, don't go out of your league. Don't waste your time with a big booty and a smile, because it really stinks down there. I told you in my past video and shit. You go there, you put your nose down there, and next year, you know what I'm saying? That shit's supposed to smell sweet. My woman is a fucking virgin, man. I know how it smells. I know if a virgin is a virgin. I caught the gynecologist. I told you I did the research. They told me when the first females first lose it, 90%, 95% actually, they will break, they will bleed, okay? It stretches. It doesn't, well, you can say it breaks in so many words, okay? Let me continue on, okay? If you see a beautiful, it's best to go to the Far East, in Ethiopia, even though it's kind of like forbidden in their culture, okay? I've seen white men date black Ethiopian sisters out there, but let's say you go over there, you dating them, and you 67 years old, you might as well stay your ass in that country. I swear to you not, you better do that, because my wife is going to act up, and her English is kind of like 50%, and it's going kind of berserker a little bit with me sometimes. Sometimes I kind of worry and shit, but I'm not worried about it, because I got plan B's and plan C's. So what happens is if you don't have to worry about shit. You make sure that bitch do not know English completely 100%, because if she knows English, she will take you for a fucking ride. You are the controller of your house, okay? And that's how it should be. Let's make sure you realize what you have in place, okay? You might have to take a bitch out, you know what I'm saying? But make sure you pray to the Almighty Universal Lord, okay? But the thing is that if she threatens your life and she don't want to obey, she got to go back to her country. There's no way she can be stuck in here, this country, and got a green card from your ass. That's the ticket, baby. She might try to kill you. You better watch that shit, okay? Let me see. I might have to go to a part 3, because I have to read this all between this information. Don't bring them here, okay, unless you have 200% surety, okay? I told you, white guys. I tried to hook up my boy Chuck, to talk to Russian women, okay, because he don't like black sisters. Okay, he's somehow not attracted to them. Okay, but I tried to hook him up, but he tried, okay? But you don't have a chance in hell. Well, most of the time when they're young, you don't have a chance in fucking hell. But black women, you usually say, they'll say some shit like, we want security. But that's only about your money, dog. Okay, they don't care about you. Security only means, okay, how are you going to support the family so we can get a divorce from your ass? It's like a trade-off. It's like you treat me right or you get no sex. I'm taking your fucking children. Romance, okay? You could be a romantic person at all. You got to learn that shit, okay? Okay, let me see. It's all about temporary. You'll see a crack in her shell, man. Test her love, okay? I'm going down the whole fucking list here. Most of the time they don't have no fucking father figure. You ask them and say, where's your father at, okay? You ask them, you see red flags, you gotta, if she already had sex, she gets 2 strikes. She really only get 3. I'm telling you, you gotta be hard on those broads, okay? Them bitches, them hoes, them niggerettes, all of that shit. You gotta be hard, okay? You gotta extra videos when you go to overseas. You gotta have a plan B when you go over there. You gotta have a plan C. You gotta have all that shit. There's a lot of research. I know y'all white guys like to do research. You have that slave mentality, educational mentality, okay? A lot of you, okay? Genetically wise, okay? Okay, but they usually have no father, okay? And I already told you, the lighter you go, the color you go, the more problems you're gonna have with death, okay? Someone will take your fucking house. I heard stories, I know stories with friends I used to know, and they lost their houses, Jeeps and cars and shit in the Burger King, and this guy told me a story. That shit fucking pissed me off, man. I would have killed her ass, man. It would have never been like that. You ain't going to court for nothing. Okay, you just leave. Prenup. Okay, the prenup, that's the special gift to y'all. Get the prenup, okay? Make sure you have all your T's and shit covered, man. So I explained everything. I might go into a part 3, but I'm just gonna make this a part 2, okay? Peace and love to you white brothers and sisters, okay? And also you black educated brothers, okay? Just be careful. It's fucking dangerous, man. It's getting crazy out there, man. You gotta still wait for the fucking aliens to come down. Peace. Peace and love to you all. Peace.